Universal Orlando's newest theme park, Epic Universe, which is expected to open by 2025, is coming together extremely quickly, with multiple roller coasters, ride buildings, and even shops and dining now seeing visible construction. Let's check in on all of the recent construction, plus new rumors and possible changes to one of the park's main attractions in today's news update. One of the biggest mysteries we've been following this year is within the area of Epic Universe we believe will be based on Universal Monsters. Rumored to be themed as Frankenstein Village, this section of the park was originally planned to open with a major indoor ride and an indoor theater. But recent permit changes seem to indicate otherwise. Earlier this year, we reported on a rumor that the theater within the land was cut, and that a family spinning roller coaster may be taking its place. So far, that has not yet been confirmed. However, back in February, the former theater permits were updated and the building numbers were changed as well. In March, the new building number included plans that, according to permit notes, includes ride foundation drawings. More recently, in July, footer inspection logs with the county listed several footers as being for amusement rides or components. And that seems to line up with construction on the ground, as new aerial photographs of the area seem to show what could very well be ride footers that have just been installed. The original footprint of the canceled theater had it located within an area off to the side of the land, where this structure is being constructed now. It does not match the original theater foundation plan that was filed with the county. And the apparent ride footers themselves were installed outside of the former theater's original footprint. Instead, these footers appear to have been placed where a central courtyard area was originally being planned for the middle of the area. We'll be keeping a close eye on this project and how it may change the layout for the possible Monsters Land in the coming weeks. While we still do not have all the details, it is certainly clear at this point that the theater attraction is no longer happening, and it looks like a ride has in fact replaced it. As for the main attraction within the Universal Monsters area, the structure has grown dramatically since our last update. This massive building is thought to be themed as Frankenstein's Manor on the outside, and has been rumored to contain a Kuka arm-based tracked dark ride featuring all of the classic monsters inside. Some have believed that this ride will not only be a Kuka arm dark ride, similar to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, but that it may be a newer generation of the ride system that can run on steel roller coaster track, which would allow for elevation changes throughout the ride path as well as create a smoother ride. New information for this attraction seems to indicate that the company may be working with both dynamic attractions for the Kuka ride elements as well as a steel company in Utah that manufactures coaster track for Setpoint. They created the track for the Donkey Kong roller coaster already, but a new rumor says that they may be involved in the Monsters Dark ride as well. Regardless of how, rumor says this attraction may have been plussed in some way since it was initially designed, and as a result, its budget may have actually doubled. Other notable additions to the possible Universal Monsters Land includes what appears to be the entry portal at the land's entrance. The footprint for a Frankenstein windmill-themed quick service can be seen, and prep work on the land's main restaurant has begun. The steel structure for the main Monsters ride is not the only one that has been growing rapidly within Epic Universe. What we believe may be an attraction set within the British Ministry of Magic at a new Wizarding World land is expanding quickly as well. The back area of this large structure will be for the main attraction itself. The front sections of the structure, however, will be reserved for entry into the massive Ministry of Magic. A rounded area of steel has taken shape. This is where we believe the massive atrium for the ministry is being constructed, surrounded by office windows along the walls. To the left of this atrium would start the queue of the ride, and despite looking like track, these may be decorative architectural elements that are being installed now. To the right of the atrium, permits describe a stage show theater with 642 seats. The footprint and construction so far for these areas match the site plans exactly. Moving even further away from the main ride area, the front of this massive structure is rumored to contain a long hall of fireplaces. This is where guests will supposedly use the Floo network to magically enter the Ministry. Zooming out, much of the rest of this new wizarding world is just starting to come into focus. The first preparations for a couple quick service locations and multiple small shops along the entry path into the land are beginning. And the foundations for the land's entry, which is shaped like the Porte Saint-Denis Arch in Paris, can now be seen. Moving to Super Nintendo World, where a lot of activity has been happening at Epic Universe, more Donkey Kong Minecart coaster supports have been installed. There are now 3 colors of track being installed, which are different depending on what color scenery it is trying to blend into. Remember, this roller coaster will use a unique design where the trains will run along a hidden sideways track, which will be located below a false track that we see. This way, it can look like our cars are jumping over apparent gaps in the track. A pit is being dug out in front of the Donkey Kong entrance area. This is where a water feature will be built, with coaster track zooming around and over it during one of the ride's outdoor scenes. The Mario Kart attraction is receiving its first outlines for the ride path. This section of the ride will be for the Rainbow Road finale, and 2 tracks will be located within the concrete barriers being installed now. The first steel has gone up for the Mario Kart ride as well, starting to create the ride's show building. This first steel seems to be around the ride's maintenance bay. We can also see a ride pit beneath the ride's future load area. Steel is also going up around more of the Yoshi Omnimover family ride, enclosing some of the existing ride supports. The bridge for this attraction, as well as its main entrance, are becoming more and more fleshed out with every update. Yoshi Ride Track is being readied nearby, so installation may begin soon. Other recognizable features are starting to become clear around Super Nintendo World besides the main attractions. Just like the original version of this land at Universal Studios Japan, the entrance to the cafe is taking shape, as well as stairs leading to the land's second level. And even the area beneath Peach's castle is now under construction. Just outside of the Nintendo area, what we believe will be a Nintendo gift shop facing the hub has received its foundation. This gift shop will be connected to restrooms and a quick service restaurant according to site plans. Also in the hub, work continues on what permits are calling a ride pit, located within the middle of the park's central water feature. This structure is displayed as a large stained glass dome in official concept art and has been rumored to contain a type of flat ride inside, perhaps a carousel. Just north of this area, the park's massive fountain display is seeing some actual construction. Set within the carved-out earth, this central point here will contain a Bellagio-style fountain display surrounded by rows of seating. The workers seen within the center of this photograph offer some idea of scale. Continuing north, prep work has begun for the large hotel at the back of the theme park. The attached restaurant, which will also face the park's hub, appears to be further along, but according to documents, a tower crane is scheduled to arrive for work on the hotel beginning in October. Work continues on the thrilling dual-track roller coaster off of the hub. Many footings are installed here, where both tracks will come right up to the park's central hub, and foundations are being poured below the ride's future station. But there is still a lot more work to be done, as you can see in this wide view of the entire area. Recent shipping documents seem to indicate that major deliveries from Mack Rides are imminent, which may be related to this project. Currently, it does not appear that the track for this major attraction is on site. Track is on site for what we believe will be the How to Train Your Dragon roller coaster. In fact, now the supports that likely go along with the track have also arrived to the site and are being staged in the same area. Coaster footings have started to be constructed around different parts of the area that we believe will be based on Berk from the How to Train Your Dragon film series. They can now be spotted throughout multiple sections of the land and not just within the water feature crossing under bridges. Work has begun on the area's stage show theater, which permits say will contain 985 seats. Many believe this theater will be home to a show similar to Untrainable, a How to Train Your Dragon stage show that debuted last year at Universal Studios Beijing. In the center of this land, new footers have been installed for what we think will be a dining room for a Great Hall restaurant. Columns that may be related to these footings can be seen staged nearby. The entrance road and parking lot for the new theme park continues to receive paving. The park will open with a flat parking lot at first, just like Universal Studios Florida did in 1990. This graphic from Scott Walker shows what we believe each area of the new parking lot will be. Like the original Universal Orlando Resort, if they find they need more parking, they can build a garage then, as they did in the late 1990s, to prepare for the opening of City Walk and Islands of Adventure. For now though, it is much more cost-effective to start with a flat parking lot, and it allows them flexibility on future plans. Land has been cleared and shaped for most of the Kirkman Road extension, which will connect the existing Universal Orlando Resort to Epic Universe and help alleviate some of the traffic on Universal Boulevard. Where Kirkman Road will dead end into Universal Boulevard, we can see that work has finally begun on Project 912. This will be the second hotel for the Epic Universe area and will be located directly across the street from the new park's entrance. According to height waivers filed with the FAA, 3 cranes are scheduled to arrive on October 25, 2022 for major work on the new hotel, and they will be on site through March 17, 2023. The Kirkman Road extension is set to be completed by the end of 2024, and that may be the soonest that this new hotel could open. Universal has said that Epic Universe should be open to the public by summer 2025 at the latest. A big thank you to BioReconstruct on Twitter for providing these amazing aerial photographs. If you'd like even more information on Epic Universe, be sure to subscribe, check out the Epic playlist, and consider becoming a patron for ParkStop. We release additional podcasts with deep dives into new rumors, plus there are exclusive posts, monthly contests, and more. Visit patreon.com/themeparkstop. That's all for now, but if you'd like to bring a piece of the parks home, SouvenirSense.com has candles and wax melts that smell just like the E.T. ride, Butterbeer, Halloween Horror Nights, and more. Save 15% off every order with my promo code PARKSTOP at SouvenirSense.com. Be sure to subscribe for more theme park news and updates. Thanks for watching. See you next time.